You are not an order taker at McDonald's. When you get content from the SEO team and you're like, this isn't going to work in the design, I want you to say something to somebody. Go down a little bit further and we've corrected this whole confusion. I think this is ready to share with the client. So Luhan has completed the initial mock-up of the homepage. I'm about to get on a call with her to see what the progress looks like, how it aligns with what they're looking for, making sure that we're following all best practices in conversion rate optimization and SEO. And hopefully we're going to come out of this call one step closer to being able to present all of this to the client. Hi, Luhan.
Hello.
So let's take a look at this. The hero section looks great. I'd like to see if we can ping them about getting some better stock photography. I don't love the photos that we're using for this. They feel very stock. You did a great job in this hero section and the messaging is on point. Love the scroll of the reviews over here. This works extremely well as well. Talking about the business, great. I think that this is really strong. This section I think needs a little bit of work. First, I don't think that we should, I don't think that veteran care, recovery care, Alzheimer's dementia care, these are all talking about the same care services from here, and they should all be grouped together. This shouldn't be like its own thing. All right, so this was a mistake. When everything was placed into the Google Doc, she didn't quite understand how bullets were arranged, and the whole section is going to need to get reworked. Now, when you get content, you are not an order taker at McDonald's. When you get content from the SEO team and you're like, this isn't going to work in the design, I want you to say something to somebody. Sometimes it'll take me to say it, but in this case, I don't think this content in this section works well.
Right.
This is good. As a matter of fact, Luhan, I think that this video, first of all, it's too far down on the page, and I think that we may be better served by getting this video up into this section right here next to the introduction, because it's kind of like an About Us section.
Yes, I also want you to take the second version after. Yeah.
All right, cool. You did try a few different things over here.
Yeah, so here the hero section is different. I added a testimonial there, and below that, instead of all the testimonials, I put the video there.
I think this one's stronger, what you did with the shapes and everything. I have a suspicion that the gradients and everything work a little bit better than the all blue background on this.
Okay.
But let's show it to them and then get their opinion of it. Now, we don't normally do multiple mock-ups of a website, but whenever we do come up with, let's say, this idea or that idea for the specific section, we will throw it into a second canvas and then show to the client during the call. So I am glad that she did this. One other thing that I want to mention is if we're going to do some shapes, I think it might be cool to do something that's a little bit more evocative of their design.
Okay.
Of the icon on their logo.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
I don't know what that would look like though, but the thing to see what kind of ideas you can come up with. Regardless, this section is the same thing. I don't think these pictures are adding anything to this. What did they say? Did they want pictures? I don't remember.
They prefer images. Yeah, that's why I made two versions, because the icon, I feel like they add more in this case because I added so small minimalistic icon.
Okay, I like the organization of this content. So maybe we take this one, make a second version of it, and then have a background that's a little bit more like this version, just so they can see version A and version B.
Okay, how do you feel about the video carousel instead of the testimonials?
I don't know. Between these two, I honestly think this is stronger.
Yeah, definitely.
But a carousel, I'm afraid that it's going to really slow down the load of the page because it's going to have to ping YouTube for all of these. It's going to really slow down the page load time.
Right.
All right. Overall, this is good. I think we're in a good spot here. All right. Well, let me know after this is ready.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Frank.
So Luhan has made the edits. Let's take a look at how this is looking. All right, so here are sections, how we're going to present the reviews, go down the page, and this time we're going to show the video further up, go down a little bit further, and we've corrected this whole confusion surrounding the 6 services that need to be listed here. We go down further and we've added a section for all of the internal linking. This is a critical step if you're going to do a location page strategy. That's going to allow the homepage to pass PageRank over to these pages that we want to give a boost in organic search. Usually we'll turn this into a module that can get deployed throughout all of these pages. So we're basically automating the process of adding internal links as we add new pages. All right, just going down the rest of the page, I think this is ready to share with the client.